we'll be canceling all your parts.
What? You can't be serious.
So, you decided against the deal? Cool. Just sell your products to us for 5 times what they're worth. Count us in too.
The phones won't stop ringing. Keiichi, the final pre-shipment check is complete.
Thanks. I just finished my side too. My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm the CEO of Tokimeki Industries, a company that specializes in manufacturing and processing precision parts. Right now, we're doing the final check on parts to be delivered to Doki Doki Corps, with whom we currently hold an exclusive contract. Standing next to me is Noah Kanzaki, a vital partner, who's been working alongside us since the days of the former CEO. Yes, this is Keiichi from Tokimeki Industries.
This is Tomoya Isaka from Doki Doki Corps. Actually, to boost our sales, we're planning a global expansion. To redirect our budget there, we're pushing for cost cuts. I'd like you to reconsider your contract price.
I understand what you're saying, but we're already running on the bare minimum profit, so lowering it further is impossible.
I see. That's unfortunate. In that case, we'll be canceling all your parts.
What? You can't be serious. Why all of a sudden?
Actually, I got a quote from another precision parts manufacturer. It's called Giri Giri Parts. Their estimate came out 30% cheaper than yours. With such a difference, I want to switch over as soon as possible. So I'm canceling all your parts, and I'm ending the exclusive contract too.
Excuse me? You can't just cancel everything and break the contract the day before delivery.
You refused to negotiate the price, so I had no choice.
That's because we already priced it at the bare minimum. Even so, Keiichi kept working hard, meeting impossible deadlines. How can you do this to us?
Well, that's...
Noah is standing up for me. Tomoya may not have understood how we feel, but I can't stay down forever. Not when I have teammates who support me. Thanks, Noah. But it's alright. Tomoya, I understand. However, the parts are right before shipment. If you're canceling, we'll be charging a cancellation fee.
Fine. It's a small price to pay if it secures future profits. Then it's settled.
Keiichi, are you sure about this? Once the exclusive contract is gone, our company will...
Thanks for sharing your concerns with me. But now I clearly see that Tomoya and I have completely different values. I'll find new partners. So let's maintain our routine of working for our clients. And just like that, the contract with Doki Doki Corps came to an end. A few days later.
So, you decided against that deal? Cool. Just sell your products to us for 5 times what they're worth. Count us in too.
The phones just won't stop ringing.
How did it come to this?
Ever since we learned you were supplying Doki Doki Corps, we've wanted your parts. But with that exclusive contract, we couldn't place any orders. I'm so glad now that's over. We have high expectations for your company.
Thank you very much. We'll give it serious consideration. I never imagined our technology was in such high demand.
Let's take them all. We can handle the short deadlines too.
No, if we rush too much, quality will drop. So let's narrow it down to what we can truly deliver. That's what's best for our clients.
I see. Okay, I'll really try to earn your trust even more.
Oh shoot, I might have sounded a little too rough. Noah. Why now of all times? 1 week later.
By switching the contract from Tokimeki Industries to Giri Giri Parts, the costs have dropped this much. Paying the cancellation fee was worth it after all.
Tomoya, we've got a problem.
What's going on?
The medical devices made with parts delivered from Giri Giri Parts failed internal inspection.
The same happened with the aircraft components.
What? How come?
Tokimeki parts were top quality with almost no margin of error. But Giri Giri's quality is lacking, and that's causing instability.
Tokimeki didn't just deliver high quality either. They drew out our needs and custom designed the parts to match. Giri Giri only supplies standardized components, and they can't meet our specs that way.
I thought parts were all the same. Fine, I'll call them right now and demand a quality upgrade.
Hello, this is Masato Katagiri from Giri Giri Parts.
Hello, I'm Tomoya from Doki Doki Corps. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. What can I do for you?
Actually...
I'm sorry, but with that contract price, it's not going to work. If you want us to handle it, you'll need to raise the contract amount.
No way. Can you give me an idea of the amount we're talking about?
Well, just an estimate, but we'd need about double the current rate.
What? Seriously? In that case, Tokimeki was way cheaper. I thought switching would cut costs, but this is a disaster.
What would we do? At this rate, we can't deliver the products. And the deadline's closing in fast.
Please put safety and quality before cost cutting. That's how our company earned trust and become the industry leader.
Fine. I'll start looking for another factory that values quality. Until then, see if you can manage with the current parts somehow.
Meanwhile,
We managed to secure contracts with so many companies.
yeah, it's thanks to all the effort you put into those meetings, Noah.
If we turned down the companies that reached out to us, it'd feel wrong.
I worked hard on prepping the documents too. We may be a small company now, but my dream is to make our name known worldwide.
Small company, huh? Thanks a lot, Yota.
What? No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
What you're saying is, since Keiichi is putting in so much effort, we can't just let it all stop here, right? I'll keep giving it my all too. Let's fill this place with boxes again.
Just seeing Noah so bright and positive makes me feel like I can push even harder. Yeah, this is Tokimeki's new beginning. Guys, let's keep working for our clients from here on out.
Got it.
And so, Tokimeki Industries took its first new step forward. 1 month later, everything seemed to be going smoothly, but
Keiichi, we've got a problem. Because of the sudden surge in contracts, we've run out of materials. Our usual suppliers can't handle the spike in orders. They said it'll take more time before delivery.
I knew it. I figured this might happen. So I set longer deadlines, so don't panic. I also got quotes from other suppliers, so let's confirm their schedules and place the orders.
Wait, so when the phones were ringing nonstop with new contracts, did you think this would happen? And that's why you stopped me from taking everything.
Yeah, that's right. I trust you, Noah. Your dedication, your abilities, all of it.
I didn't see that coming. I knew it. You're just amazing. You can see things I can't even see.
I wouldn't go that far. Yes, this is Keiichi from Tokimeki Industries.
Hi, I'm Tomoya from Doki Doki Core. Rumor has it you've been getting quotes from all sorts of suppliers. Sounds like you're short on materials and struggling to keep production going.
You've got sharp ears.
As it happens, we've got some extra parts that were just delivered to us. If you're worried about when you can start production, I could spare some.
What? Really? You do that?
Of course! No factory can truly replace Tokimeki anyway. If I rebuild the connection here,
Thank you very much. That will really help us serve our clients.
good! I'll arrange to have them sent over.
2 weeks later, the parts from Doki Doki Core finally arrived. However, these two, huh?
Keiichi, what's wrong?
You look pretty down.
Noah, Yota, the parts Tomoya sent just arrived. But after checking, they all seem to be defective.
What?
We had to cut back our orders expecting these to arrive. If we place new orders now, it'll take another week or two. And we might miss the deadline.
I'll go find a company that can supply parts or raw materials.
Noah? Wait, I'm coming with you.
We can't leave the office completely empty, so I'll stay behind. In the meantime, I call around to suppliers and see if I can negotiate for anything.
Thanks, I'm counting on you. A few hours later, we've already been here, so the only ones left are Day's Components and Tokide Materials.
Day's Components has done business with my dad's factory, so I've known them since I was a kid. Let's head over there first.
Got it. Sorry for making you keep asking people for favors, and for dragging you into all this.
What are you talking about? You're the one who's been pulling strings more than me. Besides, if it helps you and the company, I don't mind at all. Let's give it our all for our clients.
For her clients, she even remembered my motto.
I'm sorry, I know I'm asking the impossible. But if we don't do something, our clients will be the ones to suffer. Even just a little would help, so could you please rush a delivery?
So these are the parts Yota mentioned. Looks like it. Think we can do anything with them? No idea, but we can't just sit back while everyone else is working hard. We've got to give it everything we've got for our clients, too. All right, everyone, let's reprocess these and see if we can make them usable. Got it. And so, the whole team came together to face the company's crisis head-on. Thanks to their efforts, we somehow managed to meet the deadline in time. A few days later, Tomoya said he was coming today, but I wonder what for.
Maybe to apologize for what happened the other day.
Hello, I'm Tomoya Isaka from Doki Doki Corps.
We've been expecting you. Please allow me to guide you to the meeting room. So then, what brings you here today?
I've got a favor to ask. I want you to supply the same amount as before, at the same price.
I'm sorry, but at the moment, we're completely tied up with other contracts. We simply do not have the capacity to supply your company.
Come on, remember when you were short on materials the other day? I gave you those parts. Think of this as returning the favor.
After causing us that much trouble, you call it a favor?
What?
The parts you sent us, every last one was defective. They weren't usable for production at all. Thankfully, we managed to find another supplier in time. But if we hadn't, we might have missed the deadline and ruined our reputation.
Even our workers were appalled. They said they couldn't believe you'd send something like that. They even tried to reprocess them to see if they could be salvaged. But there was just no way.
No way. Now that I think about it, my team was saying that the faulty parts we were going to return are gone. And they suspected someone might have returned them, but... Hold on a sec. Is it possible that I sent them over to here? They were set aside, so I assumed they were extras. I never imagined they were defective. That must have been rough. But I only offered out of goodwill. I never meant for it to...
If you say so, then I'm sure it's true. But even if it was out of goodwill, don't you think you should apologize for the trouble you caused? Noah even put together a list of companies that her family's factory had strong connections with. And she went around asking them for help for the sake of our clients. Everyone was so moved by her determination that they each shared a little of their own stock. And that's how we somehow pulled through.
Come on, Keiichi. You've been the one running around pleading with people all this time. You kept saying it was all for our clients as you did that. Everyone was saying how impressive it is to have a boss who goes out there himself running around and asking people for help.
I had no idea that's what happened.
Tomoya, you understand how much of a disaster it would be if your planned parts turned out unusable, right? And yet here you are, only talking about your own convenience without even offering an apology. The reason you canceled our contract in the first place was just for your company's cost cutting. And now this talk of a new contract is still only about protecting your profit with the same amount for the same price. Even if we did sign again, who's to say you wouldn't cut the contract anytime your profit was threatened? We can't do business with a company like that.
Keiichi really went the extra mile for your company. Price, deadlines, product specs. He did everything he could. And after you cut him off so one-sidedly, you really thought he'd side with you again? All of us, myself included, are angry with you.
But...
If that's everything you wanted to say, then we don't have anything else to discuss.
I never thought it would come to this. I figured if I sold them a favor and got them to deliver, we'd be set. But now sales are tanking, and at this rate, the company's in danger. If it comes to this... The reason I called you all here is simple. I want you to study Tokimeki Corps' parts and make it so our company can produce them too.
Isn't that a problem? Personally, I don't think this is right.
I feel the same way.
It's fine, we're just studying and learning the technique, that's all.
If I'm going to learn, I'd rather do it properly at Tokimeki Corps than through this kind of shady way.
Me too. So,
I resign.
I'm quitting.
How can they act so selfishly when our company is in a crisis? Well, forget it. Even without them, we can still do the research. If we study and manage to make high-quality products, we'll be able to produce stable goods again. Then other companies will come back with contracts, and the business will stabilize.
A few months later.
Why are we failing over and over, even after forming a research team? Without a real commitment to quality, contracts keep getting canceled. And sales just keep dropping. Now even the board of directors has started questioning my responsibility. At this rate, my own position will collapse before the company does. How did it ever come to this?
After that, an emergency shareholders meeting was held. The agenda was the dismissal of Tomoya from the board. With a majority vote in favor, he was stripped of his position. On top of that, he was sued for the damages for gravely undermining the company's credibility, and ended up saddled with enormous debt.
Even my family has abandoned me, and I have no job or savings left. All I have now is debt, and all I wanted was to cut costs for the company. If I had known it would have come to this, I should have paid more attention to our partners.
Ever since those former Doki Doki employees joined, our own team has really grown.
That's true. But no matter how many people we hire, the one I trust the most is you, Noah. I'd be grateful if you could remain by my side and keep supporting me. I can't imagine life without you anymore.
Of course! I'll always be by your side, Keiichi.